For the second week running, Three Quarters podcast crew is shooting from Gracia Gardens, Dennis Pritt Road. These guys have been good to us, but unfortunately this will be our last one. Episode 9, this is Ngashi, official noisemaker.
Njoro, the geek in charge.
And we start with our feature game of the week, which happened down in the Suguta Valley. Nakuru versus KCB. Njoro, you had a chance to go there. Tell us what happened, what were the standout plays, who dominated the play. First, of course, you have to tell us how the results ended, how the game ended.
Oh, yeah. What a good game. As in, I'm so grateful that I took the time
to go.
And yeah, that game was actually, it had a lot running.
Yes.
For it, because there's been that expectation that Nakuru, when they're at home, they're unbeatable.
Yeah.
Especially, there's a rivalry that has culminated between KCB and Nakuru. That Nakuru have beaten KCB every time they play in Nakuru for the past 8 years.
Wow.
Now, what happened is, this jinx was broken. Maybe it was our presence, I don't know. But
don't push it.
But KCB ran out 28-10. They took the game 28-10.
Yeah.
And from what I saw, especially in the first half, KCB came with a very good plan.
Yeah.
They had to keep the defense on their toes.
Yes.
You know, with the firepower that Nakuru has, KCB were very good defensively.
Yes.
And yes, Nakuru were really trying to break through, but they couldn't.
It was just they were unable to do so. You know, in terms of the important facets of the game, the breakdown situation, the breakdown situation, the scrum downs, who dominated that, and is it that Nakuru just didn't? In short, did Nakuru lose the game or did KCB win the game?
KCB won the game.
KCB won the game.
KCB came with a lot of hunger, a lot of passion, and first half ended 6-3 KCB.
KCB, yes.
So we were all thinking that
Nakuru
were coming back, but in the second half, nothing happened like that. In fact, it was the reverse of that. KCB actually took the game to them, and they dominated scrums. In fact, they're contesting each and every single scrum.
That was a Nakuru scrum now.
Every single breakdown. KCB were contesting. And then now the difference came with the backline. And Darwin Mkids. There was some good play. There was some interplay, and especially with Museti playing at number 10.
Ken Museti.
He was kicking for territory very well. And on defense, he was just as good. And he was making the breakthroughs, as in he was breaking the line each and every
breaking the first tackle. Wow, that's interesting, because as he said and as he started saying that no one goes to Nakuru and comes with points. Nakuru down in the Suguta Valley actually Sugutwa, doesn't it? It's real
top drive.
That's top drive. It's a real vibe, and to see KCB come out of there with a victory, then of course opens up the table.
The table is opened up.
We might want to add that they're the only guys now who are unbeaten. Them and Cabras, they're the only guys who are unbeaten. But they're the only guys who've had They scored what, 3 tries or 4 tries?
It was
3 tries.
3 tries.
By Mkiza,
No, it was 4 tries.
Yeah, 4 tries.
Mkiza had a hat-trick and he set up a dongo for 1
try.
Yeah.
So then means that the only guys who've been able to maintain 100% record in terms of bonus.
So now they are top of the log.
They are top of the log solo, which moves us on to the next game. The only guys who were competing with them at the top was Queens. Was Harlequins. And I mean, in terms of pure 100%. Cabras, of course, did not get a bonus point in their first game. Queens played Homeboys yesterday at Homeboys. And these Homeboys guys are guys to reckon. Obviously, they have gained a lot by the guys who came from Strathmore. The Mike Wanjalas, the Cyprian Kutos, the Tony O'Wars. They've gained a hell lot from Strathmore. But you can actually see the work that is going into Homeboys, what Pau is doing at Homeboys. They dominated all facets of the game. I will not lie to you. Apart from the try that Queens scored, the line-out that they scored, these guys, their line-out, Queens line-out was shaky because of the pressure that Homeboys put them under. Homeboys actually won some of their line-outs. Homeboys won their own line-outs. Homeboys were the more indisciplined teams. The game was generally indisciplined with a couple of sin bins. 2 Homeboys guys being sin binned. No, sorry, I beg your pardon. Queens were the indisciplined team. 2 Queens guys being sin binned and 1 Homeboys guys being sin binned. In the end, it ended 15-10 and Queens are losing their, what is it called? The 100% record. But it showed a couple of cracks in Queens team. That
they are actually beatable.
They are beatable. And it takes you back to the game we watched between Queens and Homeboys. That was our feature game for match day 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. You remember that game, Queens took off quickly, then of course foot off the pedal.
They petered down in the second half.
Exactly, and Homeboys caught up. But this time Homeboys went to them from scratch. Bam. Hit them, halftime it was 6-3. Keegan was off. I think he converted 2 out of like 7 or 8.
Really? Penalties?
Penalties and conversions. Their backline wasn't as fluid as we have seen them be. Their forwards, not really clinical like we have seen Queens forwards be. In fact, you are seeing Homeboys play more of the Queens game than Queens played their game. So it ended 15-10. Homeboys, I mean Queens scored their last their only try in the last 5 minutes. They were unable to put pressure. They had a scrammed and a line out in the Homeboys 22 in the last second of the game, and they butchered it.
So is it like you're seeing that Homeboys have found out Queens, or
they are finding out Queens, or everyone is finding out Queens?
I don't know. That's the thing. The season is long.
Yes, the season is indeed long. It's indeed long, but then it raises some questions. Queens might have to rethink the way they go about things. Queens might have to resort to playing more of a game of like they did versus Impala in the first Ngongoro Derby, because previously in all the games we've watched for Queens, they take off in the first 45 and then these guys claw back in the second 45. But because of the damage Queens have done, then these guys are unable to do anything in the second half. But Homeboys took it to them. Kudos to Homeboys. They brought in, and they didn't even have all their big wigs. Oscar Ayodi, Cyprian Kuto checked in the second half. And these guys did some damage. Mike Wanjala and Kelvin Masai, they're the halfback pairing. Really confusing these guys. Mike would be at 10, Kelvin at 9. Kelvin switches to 9 like that, So, or then Laila Siligwa, my guy, I'm sorry for the sit down you're given. By Bufa.
He was just coming back from injury.
Exactly, he was coming back from injury.
So welcome back.
That's how he is. Welcome back. What's that guy called? That rhino on the wing. Bufa. Alvin Ochieng. It was one of those stools you then you're on backstroke. Stepping a full backstroke, he had backflips, a few of them. Then he was injured for a minute. Sirens, Nini Kidogo. But anyway, he was able to come back into the game. And he was quite instrumental in marshalling the forward in getting their pack, because it was a pack try after that. Then, of course, take us through the results that happened. The other results were
so, Kenya Rugby is back. Now, results, like I told you last week, Nondi is black blood. Nondi is 30, black blood 12. I told you, and I keep on telling you.
Bonus point.
Bonus point, do you?
They will not take care of black blood. Then they're against Tuanga then.
Then Strathmore Leos versus Impala Saracens. 14-29.
Yes.
Impala Saracens took that one.
Yeah.
Topfry Nakuru, of course, 28-10 to KCB.
Yes.
Mwamba 32, Cabras 37.
Wow, that must have been a cracker.
Hot game.
Yes.
Yep.
And we might want to mention on that one that the Ugandan imports that we have, that Cabras have, Philip Walker actually scored a try in that game. Yeah.
Debut try.
Yeah, debut try. Yeah.
Then finally we have Homeboys, Queens. As you said, 15-10
to Homeboys.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Next week we have KCB versus Mean Machine at Kenyatta University. That's at 2 p.m. Then we have Cabras Sugar versus Topfry Nakuru. That must be a hot game in Kakamega, at Kakamega Showground. So please, if anyone is in Kakamega or if you guys are in Kakamega, if there are still guys who are cooler in Christmas, make sure you show up at Kakamega Showground. We have Western Bulls versus Mwamba. That's going to be at Kakamega High School. We have Resolution Health Impala Saracens versus Menengai Cream Homeboys. That's at Impala Club. I can assure you that's going to be a cracker. We are going to go with anything like the last game they had. We have Njoro, I'm sorry, but we have Sport Pesa Queens versus Nondescript at RFUA at Harlequin. So again, if you have nothing to do on Saturday, make your way to RFUA grounds for Queens versus Nondis. And finally, our feature game of the week next week is going to be Black Blood versus the Strathmore Leos. It's going to be at Kenyatta University. We'll have a chance to bring you actually results from 2 games from KCB and Machine, which is also going to be at KU, and Black Blood versus Strat, which is also going to be at KU. Quick one, Joro. Predictions: KCB versus Mean Machine.
KCB.
You don't have to think about it.
I don't have to think too.
Cabras versus Nax.
I think Nax will be wanting to claw back.
Yeah.
After
what happened yesterday.
Yesterday. So. But I'm still going with Cabras.
Cabras, yeah. Western Bulls versus Mwamba, sorry.
Western Bulls versus Mwamba. Mwamba.
Yeah. Impala versus Homeboys.
Wow. I'll go with the Impala.
Yeah. This is the one. Queens versus Nondis.
Nonde Queens.
Nonde Queens. That's a deadly answer. Nonde Queens.
Yeah, Nonde Queens.
And of course, our feature game, Blood versus Strat.
I think Strat just have too much firepower.
Yeah.
Blood they're still being blooded into the Kenya Cup.
Yeah,
so
they're still being blooded into the Kenya Cup. Yeah.
Yes, I think I'll go with
Blood.
Yeah.
I am with you on all of them, save for Sport Pesa. Queens versus Nondis. You're half Nondi Queens. I'll go with of course
Queens.
Harlequins. Sure, strong, superior. Bad gear of the week.
Wow.
Tell me.